continuity, smoothness, how many cones you take out, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Once you start this thing, you don't stop. You go until you're done. It's one event right off from the beginning all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And just to put in a little plug here, I want to say that there's a fella out there by the name of Don Gunn who I watched run this thing last year. He was for many years a Denver police officer. He was a mounted motor officer. And ladies and gentlemen, you can think what you want about cops, but I'm going to tell you, I know for a fact that Denver Police Department has the finest motorcycle rider training that there is, and those guys can flat handle a motorcycle better than anybody I ever knew. Anybody,
I gotta agree with that. I would have said bullshit, but I tell you what, man, I saw it with my own two eyes. I saw that guy take a bike around. I saw it was a big bike too.
Yes, it was.
He was like taking a big touring Harley. He's like dipping it like a dirt bike around these cones, man. I mean, you just go, come on, man, you can't shake that thing like that. And sure enough,
absolutely.
Man, he was doing an incredible job. It was I tell you what, if you don't want to do the Top Gun thing, because I'm not into proving it that how good I can ride or not ride, and I don't know. I'm always worried about dinging up my bike in front of people if I do that kind of thing.
Well.
But but the deal is this: it's fun to go to this just to watch.
Just to watch.
Just to go out and watch the folks do it. You don't have to do the Top Gun thing. If you get out there and you get so inspired, you can do it. But if you don't, just watching the folks do it. And of course, they have the Vietnam Traveling Memorial Wall, and they're going to have a veterans tribute out there. Now, last time we did this, we had a squad of guys out there, didn't we? Remember we had them? They were serving pancakes and stuff like that.
Yeah, we did. We also had, God help me, I forgot his name. We had that young man that was paralyzed. Yeah. He was out there with his wife. And I'm hoping that he's going to come back again out this year.
Now that was he had been in Iraq, and he had been wounded severely. Yeah, and he was out there for this. Anyway, let's do a little background around this. I'll tell you about what the scoop is going on here. Professional Top Gun competition. The history of this: active duty motorcycle police and state patrol have competed annually for bragging rights, a buckle, and a trophy for their department for many years. Competitors from six states ride their full-dress motorcycles in uniform through a series of demanding skill tests that require precise maneuvering of large bikes in very tight spots. Now, the civilian Top Gun is put on by T3RG motorcycle schools, and they originated the first ever civilian Top Gun riding competition in 2008 last year to spotlight the skill of experienced motorcyclists, award prizes for their prowess, and raise money for homes for our troops. That was it. That was the deal that I thought was really cool.
Homes for the troops. That's what it was. We were building a house for that young man.
They were building a house for that guy. And it's a national nonprofit that builds homes for severely injured veterans. Now, here's when it's going on. Get out your pen and paper, or remember, you can just play this thing back later on, if you want to watch it. But here's the deal. The second annual Civilian Top Gun Rider Competition will be held Sunday, May 17th at Invesco Field at Mile High. That's 1701 Bryant Street in Denver. It'll start at 7 a.m. Wow, get out there early, and go till 5 p.m. Bikes will compete in the following classes: cruisers and touring bikes, sport bikes, scooters, and chairs. No entry fee for the chair class, so if you're in a chair, it's free to do it. Prizes awarded after each class of competition ends. $50 entry fee to compete in any motorcycle or scooter category for a motorcycle prize. The event is open and free to the public. So the event itself, you can just go, that's what I was saying, you can just go there and hang out. And they had so many cool bikes out there last year. Remember they had those awesome trike things?
Yes.
Those weird sort of Trans Am two front wheel kind of bastard items. But they had those out there. And that was the first time I saw.
They did not do well in the course.
Did they not do well in the course? I wouldn't think they would. I mean, they're kind of one of those things that it'd be really nice, like going down a swishy kind of mountain road. Going down would be interesting.
Emphasize on the swishy part.
The swishy part would be interesting, but basically, I think that they're another sort of like, hey, it's just as good as a bike, and if it's just as good as a bike, buy a freaking bike. Except for us guys who are, maybe if you have problems riding, it'd be a good thing to have. I'll finish this up. They got all kinds of good stuff. Competition exercises for cruisers and touring bikes laid out by two former motorcycle police.
Don Gunn.
Yeah, Don Gunn. Both are active professional Top Gun events.
Yeah, this is going to be easy.
There's a sport riding course set up by Dean Hutton and Ty Piz. There's a name. Racers and Total Control Advanced Riding Clinic instructors for T3RG. Scooter competition will be arranged by Sportique Scooters. Judges determine errors and time each. Whoa. Well, they are giving away, now this is really exciting, folks. They are giving away $20,000 in prizes. Mm-hmm. This is worth going, man, $50 to lay out to get a shot at 20 grand.
They had a motorcycle last year. They were giving away. Didn't they? One of them victory or
it was a victory thing or something. Yeah, they gave away. It was the wall thing. It was off the wall, but it's still pretty cool. You could essentially win a bike.
Sell it and have a down payment on
a real bike. Yeah. Hey, take this and go buy a real motorcycle now.
Sure.
But anyway, so that's a cool thing. Don't miss that, folks. Get online if you want to find out more information on that. All event funds are, of course, donated to Homes for Our Troops. That's www.homesforourtroops.org. So you can check that out. So that's going on, man. There's two great things.
Absolutely worthwhile.
That are going on, and we got some other stuff going on here. We got a letter from M. Colleen Boyle. She's the woman who runs the thing, does a great job. Let's see what else we got. This is kind of cool here. This looks like it's going to be a smoking deal here. This is the 5th annual. Why don't you get this up? This is the 5th annual thing. Let's put this up on the screen while I read it. You kind of scroll through it there, guys. This is the 5th annual Fallen Bikers Memorial Rally. This will be May 22nd through the 24th, 2009 at the Chaffee County Fairgrounds in Salida, Colorado. It's a salute to the veterans on Sunday, May 24th. Live entertainment. They'll have a bike show, tattoo contest, bike rodeo vendors. They're going to have a bike build-off, oh boy, with Scooter Trash from Denver, not this one, and Mad Dog Custom Cycles from Conover. The Peak is going to be there. The radio thing, Colgate Country Showdown. America's largest country music talent search is going to be there May 23rd.
Will there be food?
I'm thinking there's going to be food. Free camping with weekend pass.
Wait a minute. Did you say talent search?
That's what I was just pointing to you, and you went over to the food thing. I mean, this is hip, man. The Colgate Country Showdown, America's largest country music talent search. Now, I know you can make them pipes whistle, man. I mean, this sounds like it's made for you.
I may have to cancel that run to Arizona.
I tell you what, man, I'm thinking maybe we go to this thing and hang out the weekend, man. Right, it's in Salida. Get ourselves a big-ass tent.
Perfect.
Put it up. Hang our Kickstart TV banner on it.
Absolutely.
We don't have one.
And we'll get one.
I got a big tent. I got one of those big ass Sleeps 5.
Perfect.
Big suckers.
Where you can be
where
real
you
far away.
Can be way far. You can be at the other end. It actually is now. Believe it or not, it's like a 2-bedroom kind of deal. It is. It has a foyer and 2 bedrooms, and there's.
You have a cot.
There's a room for the dog and stuff. Now I got to get a cot because I don't
have a cot.
No, I don't have a cot. Why?
I'm not sleeping on the ground.
I'm not sleeping on the ground either. But you want something?
You snore.
Oh, do I snore?
I'm legendary. Do you fart?
Farting is a way of life in my bedroom. I'm just.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Wait a minute. I have slept with you before in a hotel room, and you snore like a frickin' chainsaw, and you fart like a goddamn atomic bomb going off, man. I've heard that these guys are too much info out there. Is that what it is? You should hear this guy.
You should have seen.
Holy smokes, man. But anyway, you should have seen what? Go ahead.
Ladies